Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Messi. Well, what about this cross? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It's a good ball out wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. And that is going out for a goal kick. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been drilled in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Messi. And it's Griezmann. And it's Bernardo Silva, played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. Cleared away. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Baresi. Griezmann. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Gobama. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bernardo Silva. Griezmann. Griezmann! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He can get that clear. And it's Griezmann. Gobama.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rodri. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Back to the keeper it goes. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe. Griezmann. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shot! Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Mendes gets a foot in here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Spread neatly. And he's cut it out. Nicely spread. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back. And he shoots!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been slung wide. Cross into the box. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Haaland. And here's Griezmann. Played out to the right. Messi picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's Griezmann! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Taken back almost at once. And he's picked it up out wide. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is lovely. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Mets are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Ball's gone out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Changement.
Ball's out once more. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, this chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Danger averted for now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. Real chance here. Great chance! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
1-0 as we head towards the end. He's having a go! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
À sa place, le numéro 21, Benjamin Stambouli.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played.
Flamengo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that's nice. It's not an especially good pass, that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Il y aura 4 minutes de
And
temps
he's on his
additionnel.
way! Gets into some space. And they win it back again. Out of play for a goal kick. Four added minutes on the board. He's found a way through. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Flamengo.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Keane gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, they'll be hoping that he can use his pace to create chances, both for himself and indeed others. There certainly aren't many defenders who can stay with him when it comes to a foot race. So if he can get one-on-one with his marker and take him on, then the opposition defence is obviously very vulnerable.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Keane. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Haaland. Now it's Olise. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams. Oh no, he's got that wrong. He's through, now is he in? And he shoots! Goal! Flamengo! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, played through for the wide man. Keane picks it up out wide. Adams deals with that comfortably. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Olise, and he was alert to it. And it's Wirtz. Here's a chance! It's loose, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, that's well spotted. Eintracht Frankfurt look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get...
Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Guardiola.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Mbappe! Can he finish? In for the pieces! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out for a throw. Deftly away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Guardiola. Now he's got space here. Haaland. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Please join me in
So we
wishing
reached the
all
halfway
best
point.
to members
Oh,
of
what a
our fan
half.
club
It's been
celebrating their
pulsating
wedding
and totally
anniversary
absorbing.
today.
We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard. Kaka. Wirtz. More and more pressure on the ball here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Baresi. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Wirtz. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Wirtz. Oh, this is a terrific run. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Flamengo needing a change of fortune here. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's made its way to him. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Griezmann with the short one. Now the cross climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Wirtz. Keane. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Substitutions taking place.
Bernardo Silva.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. Flamengo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Griezmann. Guardiola. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Baresi wins the duel this time. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he can clear it away. Davids.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Griezmann! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann. Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 26.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Eintracht Frankfurt take a 2-goal lead. He's had a shot! Guardiola. And here's the chance to counter. Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Palmer. He's got away. Plays it across. He gets big. It's bounced back off the post. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Griezmann! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Haaland! And the keeper read that really well. That has been cleared.
4 added minutes has been
Nuno
indicated.
Mendes with the cross. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. And he's managed to get rid. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.